I'm Wolf from Healing Wolf Coaching, here to soar with you across the skies of recovery and land with you on the other side in the bright field of wildflowers where we can enjoy the fragrance of a spring day, that sweet scent of flowers being born. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, just releasing. One of my intentions with clients is to create in them the kind of processing that happens in the mind of an eagle, in the mind of an animal. That animal doesn't have the same type of self-reference concepts that we do. They don't say, I hate myself. They don't say, I love myself. They don't have a need for that because they're existing as a part of a whole, as a part of the energy of the universe, the energy of God. They're totally in it. And that's the way that I love to live, is to be totally in whatever experience I'm having, to have an intense presence. And that presence lets my nervous system know that I'm right where I am, where I need to be, that I'm not in the past, I'm not in the future, I'm rooted, I'm grounded, I'm here. Like I'm in a space where I can feel what's happening, I'm aware of what's happening, and I can make the decision to exhale and to allow things to flow through me, to allow energy to move through. So if you've heard some of the lingo of people in the psychology world, they may say something like, you need to love yourself in order to recover. You need to have self-love. You need more self-love. And according to the teachings and the trainings that I've had in rapid resolution therapy and my philosophical mindset and my mindset of having trained in India in Vipassana meditation and lots of other modalities, my mindset around that is you need to be. It's not about cultivating a more self. Let's put it this way. It's not about cultivating more of a lens pointed at yourself and judging the levels of love you have for yourself, or the amount of work you've been doing and giving that a label in terms of I've done better, I've done worse, I've done this, I've done that. It's all this self-referential stuff. We really want a space of being, not of self-reference. So we want to be like that eagle. We want to be like the animal that has this intense focus, and the intense focus allows it to let go of things, so that if there's a wombat out in the jungle and a panther comes along and chases it, the wombat gets away and goes into a hole in the earth and is down in a den, and 5 minutes later is taking a nap because that panther's gone. The wombat is relaxed. As a human being, if we get chased by a panther, so to speak, or something stressful happens, it becomes a reference point. People will talk about my trauma, I need to heal myself, heal my inner wounds, and begin to construct this image of themselves. And that's not something that's especially helpful when you're wanting to get your nervous system into a space of being, so that it can just be without having processing where it's emphasizing things that happened in the past or things that may happen in the future and referencing them to this artificial concept of a self, right? So we are individuals, but in reality, we're not separate from this environment we're in. We're not independent of anything. We're eating food that was grown and created by and nurtured and transported by dozens of people. Everything around us, the buildings we're in, the roads we drive on, the water we drink, all of it comes from this collective, unified sort of a vision of we're all working together, we're in this, and yeah, we're individual, we have space, but if you think of things more like an animal and you see things more like an animal, you're more present, and it allows things that may have been triggering from memory to fade away and to lose their fuse, to lose their potential for triggering you, because the emotional energy is gone, because you're just an animal that's had some experiences, and that's all in the past. Your mind is pointed out, not self-referential and trying to cultivate things that are quite abstract and conceptual. And deep down, these all make sense. Like, yeah, it's great to love. It's great to feel love. It's great to feel that energy inside yourself and know that every cell in your body is doing everything it can for you to keep you well, and your unconscious mind has been overprotecting you even to keep you safe. So let's think about that. Let's think about like ways in which we can let go of those concepts and allow ourselves to just be where we are, and not even need to be a who we are. We don't need to constantly generate mental energy, which could become mental agitation related to this ego self. Eckhart Tolle speaks about it well, that we have this ego self, and when we meditate or get very present, our mind doesn't like it, wants to hold on to this constant information and referencing. It's almost like in the morning you start remembering all the things you need to worry about, and all this stuff about who you are and where you are, and all that stuff is mildly helpful for survival, yeah, but in terms of creating a peaceful mind, not so much. And that's what we're after, a peaceful mind. So if you need help with this, then reach out at healingwolfcoaching.com. I bless your journey. I've been on it. I've been through it. I've been through hell. And I know you're going to make it, even if things seem challenging or bleak at the moment. Allow all that to flow past, as an animal would let it flow past. Allow all that to go as you focus on your next move forward, whether it's getting yourself some food or having a rest, taking a shower, enjoying a conversation. Wherever you are, have a cup of tea. Wherever you are, be there. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.